been attempting to do this for so many days, and something always comes up and hinders me from doing this. I did it once before in August where I put together, a video just talking, but something, it seems like, always tries to kind of stop me in my tracks from saying literally anything. So, I don't know, I'm trying to just show up right now before I convince myself or some sort of outside force changes the circumstances to take me away from putting attention to doing this, because I want very much to find the people that I'm meant to know in my lifetime, the people I'm supposed to meet in this realm, and I want to find my place where I'm meant to be. And I'm not really sure how to do that much if I don't maybe do a broadcast out into the realm. Here I am, and I'm searching. I'm trying to find you, beautiful people that want to connect, the people that resonate with the things that I experience and go through. And yeah, 3 ravens just flew over. I'm sitting at the park right now, and it's raining, and I went out and left some pistachios for the ravens. They're pretty cool. And yeah, so I don't even really know what all my thoughts are with putting together a video, I don't know, trying to connect, but I'm just me. My name is Amy Rose. I'm 30 years old. I've been around 30 years on this planet, and I'm looking for connection. I lived a very interesting childhood, one that probably a lot of people could relate with. I was with my mom on the weekdays and dad on the weekends, and, the fiasco that all is. And went through a lot of difficulties as a child. I really did feel like I was already an old person when I was younger. And now that I'm older, I feel like I'm actually younger or something. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, I don't know. I went through a lot of stuff when I was little with my parents, or just the connections that were made as far as family connections. And I kind of just run solo. I do my own thing. I've never really felt comfortable with family, or it's always kind of been a bit estranged and whatnot. And I'm really into creative stuff. I really, really enjoy teaching yoga. I've been teaching yoga since March of 2023, and I only teach restorative yin yoga. I love slowing down and just being in the present moment and being in the body and the breath. And that was something that I'd never experienced until going to yoga classes in 2021, 2022. It was such a life-changing thing for me. I really didn't sit with myself or be in the body much back then. So now that that's just a part of my life, it's really changed a lot of how I move through the realm. Because before, like when I was a kid or whatever, it was very stiff and had like a lot of fear stuck in the body. And I think that now I'm just really intentionally wanting a life of free movement, being able to take a breath, not feeling stuck and paralyzed in my body, not feeling unsafe or unstable. Yeah, I'm like working on a couple different creative projects, some books and decks and different things that I want to bring to fruition, and kind of just out exploring the realm right now, because I was living up in Washington and I found mold in my apartment, and I knew I couldn't stay there any longer. I was very, very sick when I lived at that apartment, and I know that the mold probably contributed big time to it, but I have seizures, something that they're calling conversion disorder, functional neurological disorder. So like day to day, moment to moment, I don't know how I'm going to feel. Sometimes things get a little bit funny, and kind of makes it hard to just like not have your own place to go and rest and express yourself and like move how you need to and make routines how you need to. It's really hard to kind of just be like coasting around. And I think that the less that I have, the more that I'm just trusting that God has some sort of a big, big, big plan in this. And that's why, like, I left Washington, came back to California, and trying to be near the ocean. And like ultimately, if I can stop trying to just give like a play-by-play of everything, because none of it is even giving any of the detail of what has really even happened in the last few years. But I'm just like, I am in California now because I am trying to get help I couldn't receive in Washington for my seizures. And I have gathered so much information in the last year or so that like things that I know can help me and have kept me on my feet this long. And I want to offer these things, and I want to share them with other people. And I want to be able to take care of myself in a certain way, like where I know I'm good, and then I can actually extend out and offer more than just yoga. Like, I have other things to offer too. And I don't really feel like I have the correct circumstances right now to be able to do that. And I know that these things aren't long term. It's a lot to handle on like a moment to moment, hour to hour basis. And I trust God is doing something. I know that like my angels are surrounding me, and I can tell because I'm still here, but it's like, where do I go from here? I don't really have the kind of like, I came here on some donations and stuff that I had set aside to be able to go to some appointments and things like that, get supplements, get food. But like everything else, it's got to take the priority of like keeping my car so I can get around and have a safe place to put myself into if I'm not feeling well. And my storage unit of all of the things that I had, like my life that I had before losing my apartment. So I'm kind of wondering if I should be going back up there and like getting all my things to sell them, as much as I'd really love to actually just like have my own place and like enjoy my things. I don't really know if that's what's happening for me currently. But yeah, this is kind of just like my circumstances. I'm out exploring. I'm gathering information of things that are helping me, like acupressure points, Reiki, of course the somatic movement and the guided movement and breath. But I'm really seeking out where I can belong. Like because I can't drive certain days, sometimes I feel super weird and I know that I'm probably going to have a seizure soon. Or I'm just in that kind of focal aura seizure state where it's not like a full-on seizure where I'm on the ground and unable to move my whole body or half my body, but it's like I feel weird, my hands don't feel like they hold things correctly. It's like I'm not going to drive. There's certain times that I can't do that. So I feel like I'm praying that God has prepared the most incredible situation for me on earth, because there's no reason why God would have me be alive and then not have a way, not have a path, not have a purpose. So I'm going to continue to stay strong in my knowing of that. And I think that that's going to get me closer to the people I'm supposed to connect with, the places I'm supposed to be. And hopefully what God has for me is somewhere where I can work, I can offer what I have to offer without having to drive somewhere, where I'm kind of on site. And then I don't have this worry of I might not be able to be reliable. Today I can't make it. It's very difficult for me because before I got fucked up with these seizures and stuff a couple years ago now, I was a full-time medical assistant in dermatology and assisting in Mohs surgeries and doing yoga teacher training after work and running around and having fun with my friends. And I was going too quick. I was going a million miles an hour, and I know that I needed to slow down. But I know that there's a social person in me. There's a lot of humanity in me that's currently not able to express itself. And I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose it in the difficulty of just the daily shit. So I'm broadcasting out this random jumbled video to whoever will resonate with functional neurological disorder, conversion disorder, PTSD. These are the diagnoses that I'm currently working on getting help for, and hopefully will find integral help to help me with these things, support me, because solitude is a wonderful thing, but we are interpersonal creatures. We're made to be in community with each other. So I just want to be in the right places, and I trust that my God-given intuition is going to lead me to the best places. And one of the resources and ways that I can connect with people is by saying something online and just putting it out there to the whole realm. So yeah, if you're somebody that understands non-epileptic seizures in general, whatever, PTSD, if you're somebody that understands being a child of divorce and living in multiple different homes and with grandparents and kind of seeing your friends' parents as your parents growing up, or looking to others to find role models. If you're somebody that loves yoga, loves breath work, loves somatic movement, if you're somebody that enjoys learning about ways to give attention to the emotional body, things like Reiki or emotion body belief code, these kinds of things are, acupressure, and all these things are things I'm learning right now that I'm very, very interested in, because I'm seeing how much it's helped me. And I can't just do life alone. I'm doing my best to be as courageous and bold to go out into the realm and do what I can. But I also my nervous system with my seizures does stop me. So I'm wondering if I'll be able to find connection as far as where I am to rest, where I am to work, and offer what I have to offer. That doing this video is going to connect me with those kinds of people. Publishers, people that might want to invest in the books and the decks, the things that I'm making and creating, because as crazy as it is, as these last few years have been, I have created And in the midst of creating some incredible art, because it has come from like void and adversity and faith. And it's just, I'm ready. I'm ready to do things that are like all about the things that I'm passionate about, the things that I now know matter to me. I've spent a good amount of time knowing what feels right and what doesn't. And I'm just really, really, really ready to be in what feels right. So if this connects, if this resonates, I love that. If this connects in a way that like you want to connect with me, you know, I love that. I want to hear about it. If you want to just pray for me, if you want to send a donation, like I'm just kind of open to whatever is going to happen right now. And I know that I'm going to end up in the right place, like what God has prepared for me. And I'm excited about the connections that I have yet to make. The parts that maybe are missing where it's like, I don't know how to do this. And then there's another person that goes, this is totally my thing. And I resonate with you, you know, and what you're doing. Just want to be in more connection with others. And I want to find where I belong. And I want to create. I want to keep the part of me alive that wants to make things. So thank you for just like sticking around to kind of listen to a jumbled video. I don't really have much else to say besides that. I think that this is kind of like all put up. And it'll feel funny to me. I know it's going to feel funny because it's like, oh, what if I look funny? I didn't, you know, I don't, whatever. All the different things that get in the way of stopping you from trying to connect with others. But I think I'm just going to say I'm putting it out there. I'm just going to put this out there and just see what beautiful things happen from it. So I'm sending you sweetness on the other side of the line. Light a little Paulo for us. What do we think? I declare peace and serenity. Peace that surpasses all understanding, guarding our hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. That all is well. That all will be well. That we're protected. That we're loved, that we're understood. And may we find each other if we're meant to know each other in this lifetime. And may we create beautiful things for the realm. Things that glorify our Creator and things that just lift each other up. Let us do this together. And I can't wait to see what comes of being really courageous to just connect. Sending sweetness.